What is going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Fourth and Wrong podcast. I am one of your hosts, Marshall, along with Colin, Donnie, and Dallas. We are through week 13, the Thanksgiving and Black Friday week of the NFL season on to week 14, just wrapping up, honestly, the NFL season with only 5 weeks left, I believe. Almost we are into December football, snow football if you have an outdoor stadium. Obviously, everyone's starting to pay attention to the standings, seeing where the division lines up, rooting for other opponents. And unfortunately, the Lions are kind of in that combo of rooting for other people. But before we get to that, I will go through our picks and how they went this year. I will say it was a bit of a rough week for some of us. I did not count, even though it would hurt Donnie and only Donnie. I did not count our Ohio State and Michigan picks because he was the only one with Michigan and Ohio State got the win. But besides those, first place, actually, we'll start with last place. It was me at a solid 7-9. Hey, I didn't realize Jackson Dart was playing against the Patriots. If it was Jameis, whole different story. Like I thought it was Jameis, so
didn't think it mattered. But
I went 7-9 at last place. Tied for second place is Dallas and Donnie. Colin will win another week. Colin or
continuing to extend the lead. Let's fucking go, dude.
Donnie and Dallas were tied at 9-7. And Colin with an 11-5 win.
Colin's pulling away,
Colin
bro.
is pulling away. He is.
I think that extends my lead to like 4 or 5 games at this point.
That'll extend your lead. You had a 4-game lead last time, so it'll be a 6-game lead.
Alice, you just gotta rip it and pick every opposite pick of Colin.
He's been trying.
I've been trying.
Like honestly,
he's got to be strategic because he's got to just cut into the lead slowly but surely. He's not trying. He can't take first this week.
To be fair, this week was
the Browns
awful.
versus the Patriots. And
This week was awful. The Thanksgiving, all 3 Thanksgiving games and the Black Friday game, all the underdogs won. All 4 games, the underdog won, which is insane. Rolling them down, Colin and me picked the Packers. We got that right. Donnie and Dallas picked the Lions.
I knew we were cooked as soon as Donnie picked the Lions, by the way, just so you know.
I think I went winless on Thanksgiving and Black Friday.
You did not because you actually picked the Cowboys. You actually picked the Cowboys with Colin.
Yep.
I don't remember that shit. I bet on the Chiefs, so
you and Colin picked the Cowboys. Me and Dallas picked the Chiefs. We all picked the Ravens at home. Joe Burrow's returned, and the Ravens
blew them out too.
Somehow the Ravens 6-6 still have the division lead. Which is actually crazy. The Philadelphia-Chicago game, we all picked Philadelphia, and they absolutely blew. Did you guys see that the Eagles' offense coordinator, his house got egged?
I did see that.
Should have.
He's lucky it was just eggs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Evan Steele's fucking ass.
Yeah, considering how crazy Philly fans can be, he is very.
People were like, ESPN posted that like as like a pearl clutching moment. That's my first thought. I was like, Philly fans, they're lucky it wasn't a fucking Molotov cocktail through his fucking window. Like, Philly fans are insane.
Yeah, they are. We all picked Miami. They got the win. We all picked Indy. They lost against the Texans. Donnie, lone wolf for the Jets, and Aaron Glenn gets another win in New York.
The fucking Falcons should have won that game. That was...
I'll never trust Kirk Cousins.
I know,
trust
man.
Kirk Cousins.
Colin and Dallas picked San Francisco. Me and Donnie picked Cleveland, and Cleveland got the win. We all picked the Rams, surprisingly. Donnie usually rides with the... Huh?
Browns did not get the win.
I said Browns did not get the win.
Oh, I thought you said Browns got the win. I was like, fuck it.
We all picked the Rams, surprisingly. Donnie has a very notorious picking Carolina. It always goes the opposite way.
I fucking hate the Panthers.
We all picked Jacksonville. They got the win. I picked the Cardinals, was the only one, and they did not get the win. They lost. And then we all picked Seattle. They won. We all picked... I got Donnie's record wrong for whatever reason. Dallas was second place now, alone, standalone. For some reason, I put Donnie. He picked Pittsburgh. I don't know why. I have it written green here.
No, I didn't. I picked the Bills. I picked the Bills. No,
you did not.
Run the tape.
Fuck you, Mike Tomlin.
He was actually the only one to pick Pittsburgh, so he did go 8-8.
Thanks.
We all picked the Chargers. They won. We all picked the Broncos. They won. And me and Donnie picked the Giants. And they did not win. But if Jameis was playing, would have made a difference.
I made my pick based on Jameis playing. Let that be known for the record.
So let's, it kind of, we're going to start off. Obviously, we always start with the games that were first. We're going to start off with Lions, Packers on Thanksgiving. Lions, obviously, even though we have been very, very good these last 3 to 3.5 years, kind of, this is the one, Thanksgiving still haunts us. We barely squeaked out a win last year. If it was anybody coaching besides Eberflus, honestly, that game probably would have been a win for the Bears. It's just Thanksgiving is not good for us Detroit fans, and this year was no exception. We had absolutely no time in the pocket. We had no pressure on Jordan Love. Josh Jacobs had a couple of good runs, and everything just went wrong. Can't blame the refs, but there was a couple really bad calls, especially that false start, and then no, we want timeout. It's like, oh, okay, timeout. It wasn't a false start.
And he even knew in the post-game presser, he was like, I didn't have that time.
That's what pissed me off more, is him saying, no, I got it in, and winked. It's like, okay, so Dan knows it's a fuck up. He knows it's a fuck up. And then the refs, like, in their transcript, because they don't get interviewed, like, on camera, they double down. It's like, motherfucker, at least admit you were wrong after the game. Fucking shit.
So just a rough game for us Detroit fans. Kind of at the point now where, if we can win out, honestly, with the Bears and the Packers playing each other twice still, and we do have a game up on the Bears, who are the division leader, there is still somewhat of a hope. I feel like we'd have to win out or maybe lose a game, but that's a big maybe. We definitely could drop a game. We're 7-5. If we went out, we'd be 12-5, but it'd be close. I think the only chance, if we went out, if we beat Cowboys and Rams, which I don't think we can beat both, I think we might split them, if that. But I think if we don't win out, we got to lose out. I feel like I just saw a thing, obviously. Everything has gone wrong by this point in time.
I think what made Thursday...
Florida is done for the season. Raymond is injured. St. Brown is injured. He'll be out a couple weeks. Glasgow injured. Brock Wright injured. Ragnow unretires to literally be like, can we I thought this podcast was going to be a huge, yes, Frank Ragnow's back. And
I know. Can we talk about how wild it is that he had a grade 3 hamstring strain? Yeah, he was going to try and come back from that. I don't know if you guys know this. That's a complete tear of the muscle. His muscle was completely torn.
How did not bro see that when he was climbing the tree stand? Like,
bro.
We're like, oh, this hurts.
All the theories was that his legs are so fucking strong that his other muscles were just making up for his hamstring being gone, which is absurd if that's even I know that's possible with other ligaments, but for that to be true with your hamstring would be fucking insane.
It'd be nice to hopefully see him come back next season, but you never know.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as they announced that he wasn't coming back, he was hurt and stuff, my immediate thought was tinfoil hat. They saw that loss and they kind of understood probably not gonna make the playoffs, and that was the way for him to say, okay, I'm not coming back, without it being him saying, actually, fuck that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know that's a little bit too conspiracy theory, but
it's been a rough week for Lions fans, which is crazy to say, because if you go back to 2018, 2019, 2020, if we were 7-5, Hills, we would be screaming sky high if we were 7-5. Bro, we are actually legit this year. But when you have as much talent as you do, and you've been so promising the last couple of years, it is a little bit disappointing. It's been a weird year. The Chiefs suck, Eagles suck, Lions suck. Those three teams were bro, one of those teams gonna win the Super Bowl last year. And all three of those.
The only people who think the Eagles suck are Eagles fans.
Definitely, the
Eagles are a game out of the 1 seed.
The Eagles also cannot they cannot buy an offense, so they're not looking good at all. Especially with teams, there are a lot of good teams. The Kansas City Chiefs definitely suck. They can't buy a game either. They're 6-6, which is crazy to say.
What Kansas City being like that? I remember when we lost the Chiefs. I came on here and I was like, "Sky's falling," and I think it's because I never believed that the Chiefs were a good team. Mahomes is playing great. But I think the offense outside of him, and to a lesser extent Travis, who's playing good for a 37-year-old tight end, as well as you'd hope. Yeah. But, outside of those two, the offense I don't think is good. And then the defense has been, historically bad for the run they've been on. So, I was just kind of mad because I was the Lions got thoroughly dominated by a team that I thought was mid. So that's why I was so mad. I know I came on and said it was...
I want to ask you guys a question because I think he's going to get fired. What would you guys think if the Dolphins released Mike McDaniel and we made him our offensive coordinator? Because
I wouldn't hate it.
If we did not give him the biggest OC contract in the history of football, immediately I'd be pissed. I don't think he's fantastic, but he would be by far the best offensive mind out there.
I would agree.
OCs of that level don't come available.
No, especially it's basically like a Dan Quinn. It's like a Dan Quinn situation. Dan Quinn got fired out of Atlanta. He goes to a team, balls out. He'll probably get another head coaching job somewhere. And if you look at his resume, the offensive minds he has been with, he's been with so many different teams. But obviously, he was in that Shanahan rotation, which is all great minds. And then he was with the Falcons for a long time, and Dan Quinn, or not a long time, but a couple years in Dan Quinn. So, I think he probably gets let go after this season. I think he would be awesome on the Lions. I think he just, and he's had superstar players on the Dolphins enough to be like, I know how to run an offense around our superstar players. So I think that'd be awesome. I think he wouldn't be scared. Like I feel like John Morton has and Dan Campbell has been a little bit to run plays and just fucking be like, bro, Jared, take a fucking shot. Like he's just gonna come over there and say some wild shit. But I'd be all for it. I saw that and it's like, it's out there because first he's got to get fired, which probably should happen, but you never know with the Dolphins. I think it'd be awesome. I think he's probably one of the better coaching offense coordinator candidates out there.
I'd be terrified, but yeah, he's the only proven good offensive mind.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
froze. Oh, you're back. He's back.
I mean, it's either that or hire a young guy, and I think I'd rather have the proven guy for the team.
I agree. I do agree. Yeah.
Real quick, go.
I don't want.
Go ahead.
I thought Marshall was about to skip by, and I was.
I thought he was too.
No, I wasn't going to skip by. I wasn't. I was just going to talk a little bit more about the Lions.
Oh, okay. I definitely thought Marshall was going to go down to the next game. Donnie's still frozen.
Okay. Come back to sipping a Mountain Dew.
So going back to the Packers-Lions game, I didn't get to watch it, but I did listen to the whole game. I did go back and watch some highlights, of course. But my biggest takeaway from this game is the reason we lost. I have it down to 3 core things. Jared Goff didn't have any time to pass the ball. Micah Parsons was breathing down that man's neck.
You could just erase that and just put Graham Glasgow's name, and it would still work the same way.
That's fair. So I have that at number 1. Number 2, I feel like if we have Kirby Joseph, we win this game. Because I feel like some of these passes,
the over-top balls were ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Some of the passes that were completed, I feel don't get completed if it's Kirby in coverage. And then thirdly, I think we just got beat at our own game. They converted 4th down conversions. We didn't. I think that was my biggest takeaway, that they just beat us at our own game.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think Kirby Joseph makes that, which another bad news about him. It's weird because I'm getting all kinds of reports. He is back at practicing.
Yeah, full practice.
But I'm also hearing that his injury is a lot worse than what they thought it was. It was a bad bone bruise and some torn ligaments or something.
I heard this man might be done for his career. That's how drastic I've been hearing.
Which I'm not one to dig into all the he changed or unfollowed someone on social media, but a bunch of reports were coming about his injury being worse, and bro deleted his Twitter and Instagram. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then he posted on his Instagram story on his new one, he said, God help me. I was like, what the fuck? But he's back at practice. So it's like, if it was that serious, bro would not be back practicing, and he was full pads and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to know anything until, we see that man back on the field, or we hear Dan talk about it. It is what it is. So, just the game I think Lions want to put behind them. And honestly, I don't root for a lot of people in the divisions, but I know we'll get to this game eventually. But I hope Ben Johnson, I don't like Ben Johnson, but I hope Ben Johnson takes Matt LaFleur and makes him look like a complete bitch, man. I hope that man Ben Johnson says, Dan, I got you, bro. I'm gonna make Jordan Love cry wolf. I hope the Bears beat the fight. Even though, in a scenario, the Bears can keep winning just because we already have a game on them. So
bear down.
For a division standpoint, it honestly really doesn't matter because we still have a game on the Bears, even if they're up ahead of the Packers. But yeah, fuck the Packers. It's always fuck the Packers, and it always will be fuck the Packers.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Johnson ain't got to do shit to make Matt LaFleur look like a bitch. Matt LaFleur makes himself look like a bitch every time he's on TV, coaching a game, existing out in the world. Yeah, like Dallas said, Lions just got to get their own game. The fact, watching them go for 4th downs and convert everyone the way we used to, where it was like, yeah, they're going for 4th, and yeah, they're going to fucking make it. It's And then watching some of the play calls Dan had on fourth down and we were going for it, just this team is fucking lost. They don't know what the fuck they're doing at this point. I still believe that. They're fucking all over the map. The only thing that went right in this game, like watching it objectively.
All right, yeah, moving on.
Amon-Ra goes down, and it opened the door for the most underrated
Jamison Williams, man.
Squad receiver.
J-Mo, man.
J-Mo, crazy.
A little guys, America, learn
I'm not even kidding you.
Because for the next couple of weeks with Amon-Ra out, Tom Kennedy is going to fucking eat.
I'm not even kidding you.
So
my uncle, well, not really my uncle, but I could just consider him an uncle. I don't see him every year except for Thanksgiving. And we were watching the game. And he's an avid Lions watcher, but he's like, obviously all four of us, we know ball. But like, he knows ball, but it's not like the extensive knowledge. And Amon-Ra went down, and he's like, bro, J-Mo's production's going to go up. And sure enough, it did. It started going up. And then Tom Kennedy started catching these balls. And he goes, why is this random white guy getting more targets than our Isaac Tesla? I was like, bro, don't.
Because he earned a bitch.
I was like, usually when the Packers are beating the Lions, like this man Donnie don't even talk in the chat, but this man Tom Kennedy's getting targets. It's like, bro, if we block Donnie on everything, he would send a pigeon with a note on it to our houses to let us know, yo, Tom Kennedy's that guy.
I forgot that man was active and playing, and the first play of the game is the kick return by Tom Kennedy. I said, no,
bro, I'm not gonna lie, this was me. So like his first catch, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Tom Kennedy. Second catch, I was like, okay, whatever, Tom Kennedy. Third catch was that snag on third down. I go, whoa, that is not the Tom Kennedy I know.
Dude, he returned the punt, and he had like a nice punt return, like a solid one. I'm like, fuck yeah, TK time, here we go, dude. By the time he caught that fucking third down, I damn near had to excuse myself and fucking leave the building. I was losing my fucking mind. My fam, I'm like sitting there like fucking like geeking out, sitting kind of off away from where everybody else is. And I swear everybody just kept looking at me like, is Donnie fucking okay? Like I am sitting there. I'm pissed about the game. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Then he had that big catch, and dude, I was like, my fingers go fucking crazy. I'm like, I was tweaking out. I definitely looked like I was on.
Yeah, I was behind. I know because I was behind like 5 seconds. This man started typing as the play's going. I'm like, bro, no. I already knew what it was because I'm like, it's third down. It's either Tom Kennedy catch or a pick six. I'm like, but a pick six, Donnie at least needs 10 seconds to get mad, then type. I knew it was a Tom Kennedy catch. Man snagged it out of the air.
There was one, it was like a short third down, and I was like, Tom Kennedy time. And they threw Tom Kennedy an out route, and he caught it and we converted. I'm like, and
I was like, all right. And then J-Mo caught the ball, and I was like, ooh, J-Mo's getting the ball. No more Tom Kennedy. And this man's blocking downfield for J-Mo. I'm like,
dude,
what are we
doing? They kept running toss plays to Tom Kennedy's side in that trips wide receiver formation, and he is down blocking defensive ends. I'm pretty sure he blocked Micah one-on-one at one point, and that explains why Micah killed us. But either way, like, it was awesome to see. Like, Tom Kennedy, the best part is you can't call him from a chop block, even though he's chop blocking everybody taller than him, because that's just how tall he is.
Block, he was just standing up, ref. What are we doing?
If it wasn't for Tom Kennedy having a big part in that game, that would have been the most miserable 4 hours of my life.
We're gonna move on from the Tom Kennedy talk. Yep, is Colin okay?
I mean, I have a lot more to go. I mean, I can just read off TK stats.
I'll be right back. I'm on the phone.
Okay. Sorry. All right. Moving on. At this point, all of us were on our afternoon, evening slump of just like, yo, bro, fuck football at this point.
Everybody was pissed.
Yeah. Dallas, Kansas City. It's kind of a closer game. It kind of looked like Kansas City was going to take it away. And then they had that crucial fumble, I believe, in the red zone. And Kansas City ended up coming away with the loss there. On second in a row, Cowboys win, which is even scarier for Lions fans, playing them in 2 days' time. Not good. But it was a decent game. Thursday night football. Baltimore versus Cincinnati. This is Joe Burrow's return, and as much as as you would think, oh damn, Joe Burrow balled out. I mean, he played okay, but this Baltimore team looks so bad.
Offense. The defense was doing okay for a bit, and then once they realized they had no offensive help, that's when it kind of got away from them.
Like, watching them play offense was just like, bro, this is not fun. Like, this man Lamar is not getting a lot of time, and his receivers suck. Like, you gotta get this man better receivers than Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman, man. Like,
what's fucking annoying is Derrick Henry had that decent touchdown run to start off the game.
Yep.
And then I think he had 2 or 3 touches the remainder of the first half. Like, if you would have said that Derrick Henry is only going to have 3 or 4 touches in the first half, you would think, oh, shit, he got hurt. Like, they should have went in there, and it should have been, like, the Derrick Henry show. Especially with how
10 carries, 60 yards, 1 touchdown. Like, how are you not feeding this man the ball?
This man should be getting 25 carries a game minimum.
Yeah, like, that was... that like, when Derrick Henry started out, like, he kind of wasn't that efficient as a rookie. And then, like, once they kind of gave him more and more touches, he's one of those guys where you have... Like, I remember when he was coming out in the draft, like, the analysis on him was, you can't just play him 10 snaps a game and get, like, the full benefit. You have to give him the ball 20 times. And the first 15 runs might go for 2 yards a pop, but then he's going to wear teams down. Especially against the Bengals, like, he should have had 30 carries by halftime. They should have used him and just ran them the fuck over, especially with Burrow being back. Like, you don't want him to have the ball. They should have controlled the ball with Derrick Henry. Like, I get he's older, but especially with the Marlins and, like, shit, they should have 100% ran the ball and just kept the clock moving.
100%.
Moving on to Philly versus Chicago, the third home team out of 4 home teams to lose on the Thursday and Friday games. Philly's offense just looked... Literally, I saw a thing, it was like making fun of their offense. Saquon up the middle for 1 yard. Saquon up the middle again for 1 yard. D-ball to A.J. Brown!
I saw that, yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, that's honestly exactly what this offense is right now. Saquon can't get anything going. A.J. Brown's finally starting to get involved, but the offense is just lackluster for them. Their defense is playing very well, but yeah, the Bears ended up getting the win on Black Friday.
I'm concerned with that.
Their defense has been playing well. They gave up 2 100-yard rushers against the Bears.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
That might be a bigger Bears story than it is Eagles story, but, like, that's a tough look when they were relying on their defense.
Yeah. Moving on, Miami versus New Orleans. Miami got the win. Indy versus Houston. Indy lost. Houston won. That shakes up their division a lot.
Texans are looking tough right now.
The Texans right now are like plus 300 to win their division. I think they're going to win it. They're only a game back.
They're hot right now.
Their defense is crazy.
They play Jacksonville and Indy. Like, they control.
They absolutely bottled up that man Jonathan Taylor like he was a nobody. Like, it was scary.
That's all you got to do, especially now that the news came out sometime last week that Danny Dimes hurt his leg.
Yep.
Broke his leg. It was like a fracture.
Yeah.
So now it's basically, okay, we're going to put 10 in the box, and then we're going to see if a one-legged Daniel Jones can beat us. And that's what it's going to be the rest of the year. So if they're going to win
probably not.
If they're going to win the division, Daniel Jones is going to have to make 4 or 5 plays a game, and it's going to be tough.
I mean, they do have a really good offensive line, so as long as they can keep them upright, they have a chance. But
Atlanta versus the Jets. The Jets come out with the win over Atlanta. It was in New York. San Francisco, Cleveland. San Francisco got the win. Rams, Panthers. I mean, this man, Bryce Young, Matt Stafford, first off, having an amazing season, and still an amazing season. You can't, one bad game isn't really just taking away his amazing season. But throws back-to-back picks, one being a pick 6, has a crucial fumble. Just not a good game. I think this Panthers team is a little better than people think. I think their defense has showed very, very good this year. I think their offense has very good games. They're very inconsistent, but they've had very good games. That Panthers team, especially with Baker, having some sort of injuries, and the Bucks. The only problem is I would say the Panthers have a chance, but the Bucks' schedule is a cakewalk. They play Saints twice. They do play the Panthers again. And they're only 1 game back, so it really is still kind of right behind. Like, the Panthers are still right there, so a lot of injuries for the Bucks. So the Panthers could absolutely take that division if they play their cards right.
Definitely, I do think. Shout out Blake Corum. He had a crazy 7 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Just a crazy sneaky game out of him.
Him and Williams there are kind of a good 1-2 duo. Like, Blake's kind of taken a couple years, but I think he'll be a decent running back in the NFL. Maybe never like a top tier starter, but
I think he'll be always like a solid RB2.
Yeah,
like
I kind of view him like remember when James Conner first was emerging in Pittsburgh, like how he kind of complimented. I don't think it was Le'Veon. I can't remember who was the main back at the time, but like everybody was like, yeah, he's pretty good, and I think that's gonna be his career. But I mean, to be honest, I bet on the Panthers before this game because they were at +10, and I thought in Carolina. I was like, that's a good bet. Like, I thought it was going to be close. So, like, I'm not really shocked that the Panthers won. I'm kind of shocked that Stafford had a bunch of turnovers, but I mean, he went, 10, 11 games without any. So, like,
he was due, yeah.
I was going to say, even if you're the biggest Stafford hater, like, whoever it is, like, they were due, he was due to have an interception or two. I mean, the 3 turnovers is what hurts, especially when Drake May had a good game in terms of the MVP race. But I think what's good for Stafford is, like, it was a close loss on the road, and it was a 1 o'clock game. Like, nobody really saw it.
Don't worry,
so, like,
Stafford. You play Detroit's defense in a couple weeks, buddy. You'll get it all back.
Dude, he might go for, like, 6 touchdowns against
Not
him.
if Kirby's playing.
I was going to say.
If Kirby plays, then take it all back.
Is Kirby going to cover Adams and Puka at the same time? Because that's going to be fucking dicey.
He don't need to. He can guard one person. We have everybody else guard the other. Like,
don't worry, Darius Slay is coming home to Detroit soon.
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
I have zero faith in the Lions. I have zero faith in what this season's going to become. Please, God, give me Darius Slay back on the Lions.
I mean, he's not been shit in Pittsburgh this year, though.
No, he's in
not really.
Body though.
Not really.
Bro, he's still big play Slay. Instead of him making big plays, they're big plays made on him, but he's still big play Slay.
Like, I mean, Colin, you got to remember, he's not making big plays because you got Joey Porter and Jalen Ramsey. Like, that is a best quarterback duo in the league. So it's like he's just kind of the extra.
If you can't start over Jalen Ramsey, I question your ability to play. But
sorry, Jalen Ramsey's still a top 10 corner. Calm down.
I still want Darius Slay back in Detroit because this is probably going to be his last team. I doubt he's going to play much longer. Like,
yeah,
I want,
and then he can retire a Lion, as he should have in the first place.
Absolutely.
All right, scroll through a couple games here. Jacksonville beats Tennessee. Tampa Bay beats Arizona.
Cam Ward, I know he's in a tough spot, but he is.
That team's just so. Name.
The team has negative talent somehow.
Name 3 receivers on that team.
I mean, that's a fair point, but
Cameron Dyke, Calvin Ridley, and Eric Aromanier.
All right, now name 3 starting ones.
The leading receiver, I am not even going to try and pronounce his name.
Eric Emanumeyer. It's like Ayou.
This guy right here. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
That's their tight end.
That's their tight end? Oh, man, that's tough.
I was going to say that is not
their tight end was their leading receiver?
With 36 yards.
Yeah.
29.
Yeah.
Seattle beats Minnesota. Max Brausmer gets his 5 seconds of fame and absolutely says, "Yeah, fuck that."
You know what? Maybe we should apologize to JJ.
So, all right, I said this to Dallas.
Apparently, it can get worse.
I said this to Dallas in private. He literally, we got on a Discord call and he goes, "Hey, so what's your opinion on JJ McCarthy now? Because you see what Max Brausmer just did." Colin, I'm talking, please.
The defense for a touchdown where he was trying to.
Will Levis 2.0.
That was so insane.
So I said to Dallas, I said, you know what?
What about the tackle on that? You see the tackle? He's like laying on the ground, and he tried like flopping towards the guy, running full speed. It's so fucking hilarious.
So I told Dallas, I said, you know what? Here's my take now on JJ McCarthy. I was maybe a little hard because now I see that this team, his offensive line is just abysmal. So I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'm a little harsh. I still don't believe in him, but here's also my thing. Max Brausmer played really bad. JJ McCarthy is playing bad. Max Brausmer also is an undrafted free agent who played for his first 2 years in college at D2. JJ McCarthy is a top 10 pick. So I can't give him be like, oh yeah, absolutely cleared. All right, I understand now. Okay, so as a top 10 pick,
definitely got to play better.
You got to play better. But it's a little here or there.
It did make it a little clear that the Vikings just kind of suck in general.
Now Max Brausmer's goated.
No, I think it's
or does this just show how good Carson Wentz is?
Do you remember our first year?
Carson Wentz wasn't good.
Carson Wentz had that offense looking okay. As a guy who owns Jordan Addison in fantasy, like Carson Wentz was moving the ball at least. Like the Vikings weren't great, but dude, they just need to invest in a good backup if they're going to try this JJ thing again next year.
Imagine if they would have kept Sam Darnold.
Crazy concept.
Well, the thing is,
they had a decent one. Carson Wentz didn't play like that. Bad.
Looking back, they had one of the better QB rooms in recent memory last year with Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold. Like, we didn't know that at the time.
You're putting them in a best QB room combo.
I'm saying
someone that back in like 2019.
Oh my gosh.
I'm saying shut the fuck. I'm saying in terms of like Sam Darnold played well last year. Daniel Jones, for the most part, has looked good this year. And JJ's bad, but like if JJ's your third string quarterback, like you could do better. You know what I mean? Like you could do worse than him as a third string. So like last year was good, and now they just let everybody leave, and they cut the only bad one. Why did you the only bad one?
All I'm saying is JJ not only beat the Lions, but the #1 seed Bears this year.
Question, because I looked at this the other day. Do you guys know how many yards JJ had in that Lions game when he looked great against us?
It wasn't over 200. I know that.
It was 130.
I was gonna say I wasn't
143. 143. I'm looking at it.
Oh, sorry, man. I was so wrong. Like, that is awful. The fact that he looked good against us.
It was a couple of big plays.
Three touchdowns. Three touchdowns.
I don't even remember him doing anything well except for that final pass to convert that third down that, like, iced the game. That was a good ball to Jalen Naylor. Other than that...
MSU legend.
Yes, sir.
Michigan legend to MSU legend.
Also, I do want to say, I talked about the record-breaking season some people have. I think Myles Garrett's is still plenty alive. He needs
for sure.
4 sacks in 5 games. JSN's, though, only 23 yards in that Minnesota game.
Oh, my God.
I think his
as a fantasy
might,
owner, what the fuck?
I think his might be a little dead. I think Myles Garrett's is still plenty alive.
That Seahawks game was like when the Lions played the Titans last year, and we had the ball at like the 30-yard line every single drive anyway.
It was just one of those. Is like,
like that was a tough break for him.
Oh, the Seahawks won like 26-0. Oh, JSN must have had a great game. 23 yards.
Yeah.
JSN had a game like that earlier in the year where the Seahawks just beat the shit out of somebody, and I think he had like 70 yards in the first quarter, and then he ended the game with 70 yards because they just got up so fast. Which, like, I mean, I wouldn't do that either. What's the point of spamming him and then him getting hurt when it's a fucking 50-3 game? You know what I mean?
I knew it was bad when Cooper Kupp had more catches than him.
Yeah, that's crazy. You can't let that happen in 2025.
Oh, one of the other things we should talk about while we're on the Seahawks Vikings is Adam Thielen getting released, saying that he wants to join a playoff contender, someone who's going to go on a run this year.
And he got claimed by the Steelers. So there you go.
Oh, did he really? I missed that.
Yeah, he got claimed earlier today.
The oldest team in the NFL just got older.
I've been busy today.
Bro, say goodbye, Paris. Hello, France.
That might need to get clipped, honestly. That was good.
I mean, fucking shit. I mean, you're like, oh, damn, gotta go to a good team. 4 wins, 4-8. 6-6. Let me in that bitch. But, like, good lord.
Well, I mean, he didn't choose the Steelers. The Steelers chose him.
Mike Tomlin said,
it's not like he cleared waivers and then signed with the Steelers.
Mike Tomlin said, I might not make playoffs, but bro, I can promise you I'm going 9-8, brother. You want to be a part of this team? Yes,
he said, you want a ring? Best I can do is 9-8.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers said, I need a better wide receiver. I need like a Jordy Nelson. Best I can do is Adam Thielen.
Honestly, Rodgers with a white wide receiver.
On the brink of retirement, too.
Yeah. Honestly, Mike Tomlin
might have 1,000 yards at the end of the year.
Mike Tomlin might be onto something. Aaron Rodgers with a shifty white wide receiver. This man, Adam Thielen might break a record.
This is about to be a shitty version of Tom and Jules. It's gonna be fucking old Aaron Rodgers and
man.
All right, moving on from that game. Speaking of Pittsburgh, Buffalo beats Pittsburgh. Just an ugly game for Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. Man. Buffalo back on track. Good win for them here on the road. Chargers.
Fucking Steelers fans at that game, like the clips of them. First off, they played Renegade at the end of the third quarter, start of the fourth, and like fans were actively booing that shit loud as fuck, and like that's like their calling card. Between that and then the fire Tomlin chance at the end of the game, like I like the Steelers. I like Tomlin a lot, but he has to be fired. Like, there's no way.
Well, I'm glad you bring that up because this might actually be the year that he does not finish with a winning record. Their last 5 games that they have left are
go through them. I got you.
At Baltimore, Steelers at home, or not Steelers at home. Jesus, Dolphins at home.
Win.
Lions on the road.
Loss. That's a win. Win.
Browns on the road.
It's Rodgers in Ford Field. It's Hail Mary to win the game.
Don't put that in the universe.
That's valid, but I'm thinking that's going to be a loss for them. Browns on the road, and then Ravens at home to end the year.
Dub.
I think they're gonna go 9-8, and he's still gonna get fired.
He should.
Yeah, I like Mike Tomlin, and if I was a team like the Titans that have nothing going right, I would hire Mike Tomlin just to like right the ship and become like a respectable team again. But like the Steelers, they have to let him go. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. At this point, it's over. It's not. I don't know. It's just one of those things like you need different voice leading the ship.
I just love the Mike McCarthy, Mike Tomlin comparison. Like, they're damn near the same, identical. Like it's crazy. Hold on, let me send this in.
I mean, I think McCarthy's probably a better like X's and O's coach, but I think Mike Tomlin's a better like leader of men. Which like
leader of men.
Leader of men.
Oof.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's wild.
crazy.
All right, finishing it off. Chargers beat Vegas. Broncos beat Washington, and the Patriots beat the Giants. Jackson Dart, thankfully, is still here with us after that hit he took.
Oh my God.
Legal hit, by the way. Legal hit.
Slide, motherfucker, slide. God,
yeah, I know. And people were like, "What a fucking dirty player!" It's like,
bro, if that
like,
was
he was
Mahomes,
in bounds, and honestly, very clean. Like he didn't go to the head, right to the shoulder, like in bounds. Like honestly, great. If I'm a linebacker, Mike Vrabel was like, "Damn, bro, you can't do that." After the game, bro was like, I'm so fucking happy right now. You are forever a Patriot."
But the Patriots were kind of headhunting to start that game. It was kind of insane.
Well, that fucking one Giants player, the end got knocked off of his helmet.
I know.
The end,
not only just the decal, the paint on the helmet got knocked off.
I don't know how that's not a flag.
Hit someone to knock off the paint on their helmet?
Man, someone said they went from New York to Old York.
I saw that too. I mean, dude, Jackson Dart, like that, the play we're talking about. Motherfuckers aren't going to let up. They know he's not sliding. So, like, if I get the scouting report on a quarterback and it's like, all right, this dude is known for not going down, like, I'm going to bring it. Like, I'm not going to fucking let up when I know he's not going to step out or go down. Like, it's fair game. Like, I like Jackson Dart, but if you don't want to get fucking smacked.
Yeah, coming back from a concussion, too. Like,
to be fair, he's not bitching. Like, he said in the postgame, like, that's how I play football. Like, everybody else is. So, like, honestly, I don't have a problem with it. If he's willing to fucking take the hits, fucking more power to him.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, and then we can go and fix.
I was saying yesterday, before we move on, that and this doesn't need to make it in. This can get cut out. But I feel like next year it needs to be like legally required that the New York Giants all wear Guardian caps in game. like genuinely for the betterment of themselves. Like they need to all wear Guardian caps. It's insane.
Nah, they'll be fine.
Did you guys see that Young Ho Koo kick?
Oh my God.
No kick?
Did you see his excuse?
No,
I didn't see his excuse. No,
dude, Colin, if you didn't see, he obviously kicks the ground. I don't know if you said if you saw.
Yeah, no, I saw the clip. I just didn't see his excuse.
He got asked at his locker, like, what happened, and he said, "Well, the ball was still moving. I saw the end coming out from under it, so I pulled up." Bitch,
I did see that he fucked up the hold. But I was like, you can still kick that ball. I'd rather you at least get the kick up than just like bail on the kick altogether.
Someone said Young Ho Koo kick?
Up.
Yeah.
Even if you pulled up, who pulls up like that? Like, you do not pull up with your foot in the ground. You just like stop taking your step. You know what? Like,
someone said he had beef with the placeholder, and he just, you're eating this hit, dog.
my favorite meme from that is literally me after smoking my driver down the middle and hitting my 8-iron, and he hits the dirt first. It absolutely chunks the dirt before he even gets to the ball.
That's what the Manning said. They're like, "Oh shit, Eli, that looks like you with your 9-iron."
So funny. Before we do get into picks, I just wanted to quickly run down the standings of the NFL as we are standing. Starting in the AFC. AFC East, the Patriots are 11-2, Bills are 8-4, Dolphins are 5-7, Jets are 3-9. Bills are 3 games back from the Patriots. They already do have one loss to the Patriots, but they do play them once more. So it's really looking like the Patriots division right now, but you never know. End of the season, Bills run. The AFC North, Ravens atop.
Up for grabs, man.
Ravens up atop at 6-6, Steelers at 6-6, Bengals at 4-8.
Could still win the division.
Weirdly enough, can absolutely still win the division.
Absolutely.
Which is completely wild.
If Shadura learns how to play football, I mean, fuck, the Browns might win that division.
The Bengals have split with the Steelers, and right now they are 1-0 against the Ravens. If they beat the Ravens again, absolutely could go out and win the division, which would be the craziest. It'd be like when the Commanders won their division at 7-9 in 2020. Yeah. That would be insane.
I want to see a 3-way tie. That's what I want to see.
AFC South, Jags at 8-4, Colts at 8-4, Texans at 7-5, Titans at 1-11. Still another division, all up for our 3 of them are up for grabs, not all up for grabs. 3 of them up for grabs right now. AFC West, Broncos at 10-2, Chargers at 8-4, Chiefs at 6-6, and Raiders at 2-10. Looking like the Chiefs probably will not win the division. Chargers still right there.
Might miss the playoffs.
Chargers still right there.
I think the Raiders became the first team to be eliminated from the playoffs this last weekend.
No, the Giants were eliminated. Giants were eliminated when we beat them. No, Giants were eliminated when we beat them.
Yeah.
How does that make sense when the Titans were like have 1 win? I don't get that.
Because the AFC South is just a fucking joke.
Because the whole AFC is just kind of
same reason the Browns aren't eliminated at fucking 3-9 because
they
run
win
the table. They have a shot.
Yeah. Moving over to the NFC East, Eagles atop their division at 8-4, Cowboys at 6-5-1, still hanging in right there. Commanders at 3-9, Giants at 2-11. NFC North, the Bears are at 9-3, Packers are at 8-3-1, Lions at 7-5, Vikings at 4-8. Kind of a battle between the Packers and Bears. Lions, if they do rattle off some wins here, could have a chance because the Bears and Packers do still have to play each other twice. Vikings are out of it. They basically just kind of have to wrap up the year and call it good. NFC South, it's basically between 2 teams. Bucks at 7-5, Panthers at 7-6, Falcons at 4-8, Saints at 2-10. 2 7-win teams. Panthers still have their bye coming up. I believe it is actually this week that we are about to cover that they have their bye week. So kind of big for them late in the year bye week. Still anyone's division at this point.
I can't believe the Falcons.
And then an absolute
heavy favorite to win this division.
And then an absolute unit of a division this year. The NFC West, Rams 9-3, Seahawks 9-3, Niners 9-4, and Cardinals 3-9. Absolutely anyone's division. Rams looking like a little bit of a favorite. They did beat Seattle. This is
the Niners.
Yep, it's still the Rams division kind of ran through them right now, but. The Rams, they play the Cardinals this week. That's a win. Lions obviously aren't the greatest right now, but it's the Lions. At any point, Jahmyr Gibbs could have a 250-yard game, and it'd be like, okay, damn, we could lose that. Then they play Seattle again, so that could be a big playoff indicator. It won't be a crazy because they play the Cardinals at the end of the year, so it's not going to be a crazy end of the year if they play the Niners or something, but. If
they drop that game to the
I think that's definitely the power, the big division right now. I think because most divisions just have about 2 teams in it, but that division 9 wins, all 3 teams for the first 3 teams in the division. So, I just wanted to kind of run down the standings as we're getting into the later weeks. So, Colin, take us into picks, man.
All right, starting off Thursday Night Football in Detroit, Cowboys at Lions, must-win game for the Lions. I know I said that last week, but in order for that was mainly for the division. Now it's if you lose this game, that's probably the playoffs for you too. So as we pointed out multiple times this year, because the Lions keep winning, then losing, then winning, then losing. Lions haven't lost back-to-back games since 2023, right? So I'm gonna roll with that trend. Lions, I think, are 4-2 at home. 4-2 at home. I think that trend continues, and I think this game being at home is huge for the Lions. Give me Detroit.
Today I start chipping away at Colin's lead. Give me the Cowboys, coming off beating the Chiefs and the Eagles back-to-back. They're rolling right now. Dak Prescott, top 10 quarterback, no debate, in the conversation for sneaking into a top 5 conversation. Not top 5, but conversation. But I think Dak and these wide receivers are going to tear our DBs apart. We don't know what the situation is with Kirby. Brian Branch keeps getting flags. Amik is either the best corner in the world or the worst. I don't know what to say about him. TA, we didn't say TA's out for the season as well. Season-ending injury. But, yeah, give me the Cowboys. I don't think this ends our playoff hunt, however, but I'm going with the Cowboys.
I look back, every single game I have picked for Detroit and the other team, I have gotten correct, except for one. I picked Detroit and Minnesota won. That was the only game I got wrong. So any game I've picked against Detroit, that team has won, and every game I've picked for Detroit, they have won. So I'm going to try and give the Lions some help. It seems like I've been more correct with those picks. I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions.
So you're the reason we're fucking losing.
Honestly, I don't even know anymore. Lions have still, even with this record, not lost back-to-back games since 2022, I believe. So, pretty long for that one. It's going to be a
They're
crazy
due.
game.
They're due.
For whatever reason, this defense, we play an average offense like the Packers, and the DBs can't do anything. But when we play good offenses, for some reason we ball out. So I don't know what to think. Honestly, I want to say CD and George Pickens are going to ball out, but for whatever reason, it changes every single week. So I'll go Detroit with this one.
Yeah, I mean, I think whoever loses this game is probably done, whether it's us or Dallas. Dude, bad week for Michigan sports. I think I can't figure out what I was going to say. Either way, I feel like I'm more so out on the Lions than you guys. I think the Lions are going to lose this week. They're probably going to lose next week. I think the Cowboys are the hottest team in the league right now, like beating the Chiefs and then the Eagles, or the Eagles then the Chiefs, back to back, playing great football. Like them with their receivers, I think is the last thing the Lions need to see right now, especially after we got carved up against a mid Packers wide receiver core last week. I just think Cowboys come into Detroit and pretty much officially ruin our season.
All right. Titans at Browns. Give me the Browns.
What a game.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with the Browns. Myles Garrett gets closer to that sack record.
What a game. This needs to be televised on every television worldwide. Yeah, I
best rookie quarterback.
The Titans offense, honestly, I like Colin said, I can't hate on Cam Ward. Honestly, I think he is probably the best player on that offense, funny enough.
Yes.
He's actually been not too bad. He limits his mistakes a little bit, but it's just a bad team. So yeah, I am in that Browns defense is one of the best in football. So yeah, Titans might not score. So yeah, give me the Browns.
Yeah, pretty easy. Browns at home. I think Shador. I mean, he has more help than Cam Ward, so I can't say he's better than Cam Ward right now. But I mean, seriously, whoever wins this is probably the best rookie quarterback so far, given none of them have played well. But
I don't know, Jackson Dart. He's probably.
Technically, you're right. Yeah, Jackson Dart.
Yeah, Jackson Dart. I feel like
like he's played good. They just haven't won.
Well, when I said that, I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting a rookie quarterback. Yeah, Jackson Dart.
As my brothers would say, he's been playing well, and they haven't won because their defensive coordinator is a fucking terrorist. Now he's out of there, so.
All right. Yeah, I'll go with the Browns. Myles Garrett might have to play offense and defense to get the fucking win in this one. I'm not going to lie. But give me the Browns.
Seahawks at Falcons. No question. Give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, it's no question. Seahawks.
Yep, they're going to murder them.
All right. Colts at Jags. We talked earlier about Daniel Jones being hurt.
Big playoff.
You might just need to shut down the run, and then it's over for you. And I think the Jags are going to be able to get this one done, and I think the Colts are going to start spiraling it right here at the end of the year.
This is
a tough fall from grace if it happens, but I'm going to predict it. I'm going to go Jags.
Damn it, Colin! I was hoping you were going to pick Colts because I wanted to pick Jags. I was like, I get another.
Just accept your L. You know?
I get another chip.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the answer key this week.
Man,
this is a tough. Like, you can't go opposite count every 50-50 game.
I know, that's the thing.
This might be one to tail Colin, and either you both win, both lose.
I know. I was probably gonna go Jags regardless. But yeah, I'm gonna go Jags. I was really hoping Colin went Colts because I was gonna go Jags regardless.
I really, really hope that this is a televised game and not freaking Minnesota and Washington in our area. Because it's an NFC North team, bro. Or at least Buffalo,
that's
Cincinnati.
Probably going to be the game on Fox.
I quite literally just.
It could be the Browns game, honestly.
Bro, don't even. Oh my god.
No, it's going to be Commanders Vikings, guarantee it.
Colin's got Sunday ticket. We're all going to hang out at Colin's house. I honestly kind of had my head set on the Colts for this game. I think they have a big bounce back win. I think the Jags are a little due for a loss here. I don't know. This is a rough game. This has huge division and playoff implications, especially with Houston breathing down their necks. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Colts here. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a coaching battle here, and I think Shane Steichen could outcoach Liam Cohen in his first year at the Jags. So give me the Colts.
we were all wrong. The 2 games for our region on Sunday is Steelers-Ravens. I'm happy with that.
That's okay.
And then Bengals-Bills.
Okay.
I mean, that's still better than frickin' Washington and Minnesota.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather see Colts-Jags, but I mean, I guess those are respectable choices.
I mean, at least Pittsburgh, at least.
I will 100% be watching Steelers-Ravens.
Yeah, Steelers-Ravens is for the division, so
that's great. I'm glad we got that game. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean,
and obviously 4:00 game we got Chicago Green Bay. There will be no other game on TV other than that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Shut up.
God, I don't like the Jags, but fuck, the Colts are in a free fall right now.
Colts are favored by 1.5 on the road.
It's kind of crazy with all the news we've gotten this week.
I think it's because Jacksonville still has wide receivers. They traded for Jacoby Meyer, and he's been their wide receiver 1. And he's not putting up crazy stats. I mean, fuck, he still doesn't know the offense. Oh, man, this is tough. How good is the Jags defense? I don't even know. Like, do they have a good run defense? Or
They're not bad. They're not terrible.
That's kind of how I think of the entire team. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good. That's why I'm not a huge...
They did hold Christian McCaffrey to 49 yards a couple of weeks ago.
How many receiving yards?
Yeah, that's just Christian McCaffrey, though.
92 receiving yards.
We're talking about rushing game here.
Exactly. We were talking about rushing defense.
I mean, fuck, Jonathan Taylor might start playing quarterback, go Wildcat, start throwing that bitch. So
I was going to say that was 49 yards on 17 carries. So, I mean, that's not nothing.
I really want to pick the Colts here. I just believe in them more. But
I wouldn't blame you for going Colts. I feel like I see the writing on the wall.
Did everybody else go Jags?
So real quick, Donnie, Jags are opponents against the Jags are averaging 82 yards a game. Rushing.
That's solid.
Plus, my brother is a big Colts fan. He did make the point. The Colts have not beat the Jags in Jacksonville.
That's what I'm thinking too. I know that.
Maybe it's been a long time, and my brother was like, "We are absolutely losing this weekend. They have not beaten Jacksonville."
When they had Carson Wentz, they went down to Jacksonville Week 18, and the Jags kicked them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, and the year that the Jags went 1-16, they started off 1-0 by beating the Colts in Jacksonville.
I believe in the Colts more, but in Jacksonville, I think is a little tough. I will go with the Jags, regretting.
All right. Commanders, Vikings.
Gosh.
What a game.
I'm gonna go Commanders, man. There's no way. This Vikings team. I don't.
Marcus Mariota versus Max Brausmer is going to feed the families for generations.
JJ still listed questionable with a concussion. Jane Daniels might be back this week.
I was going to say there was a chance that Jaden Daniels was coming back. He was a limited participant in practice last week. He just wasn't cleared for contact yet. So I mean, he could.
To be fair to the Commanders, though, like Marcus Mariota played great against the Broncos. So like, I don't even know.
I can bet on touchdown scores and passing yards for every game except this game.
There's no offense.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Commanders as well. Mariota's a solid backup quarterback, and I think it'll be a low-scoring game. Commanders etch out the win.
For absolutely no reason at all, except for the reason that you guys picked Washington. I'm going with the Vikings.
Okay, this man's burying himself even more.
Firmly in last place.
So this is in Minnesota. The Vikings have a record of 1-4 at home, and the Commanders have a record of 1-5 on the road. So this is
something's gotta give.
This is
stoppable force versus movable object.
Hey, the Commanders' line is not good, and that Vikings D line is the best part of their team.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the Vikings going with an advantage almost every week at defense, but yet they still can't fucking they're still not good. It makes no sense. Man. I prefer JJ not to start, to be completely honest with you. So him starting kind of worries me. But this Commanders defense isn't that great.
I hope Carson Wentz gets announced as starter.
I don't know if Jane Daniels will play, and honestly, I would probably prefer in this singular game for Marcus Mariota, just because he knows he's been around a little bit longer to play against a good defense. I'm gonna go with the Vikings, but
know who the Vikings need to go pick up since they have no quarterback right now? Lions legend Tim Boyle needs to make a return on the Vikings.
EB12, let's go.
You know how Max Brosmer? I said it could get worse than JJ. It could get worse than Max Brosmer.
Donnie, you don't remember Tim Boyle throwing dots to us in the stands?
Somehow I was standing in the crowd, not covered, and he still almost threw an interception. So I'm good. I don't think.
By the way, the last team he was on was this year. He was on the Titans practice squad.
Why does he keep getting jobs?
Bro, he was on the Titans. So after the Lions, he went to
blackmail on to continue to get looks.
This is in a 2-year span after he left the Lions. Bears, Jets, Texans, Dolphins, Giants, Titans.
I don't know if you guys remember. That was like one of the trivias that I did. It was guess the journey.
Oh my gosh. What a goat. By the way, in his NFL career as a starter,
he was
60% completion rating. 5 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 1,200 passing yards.
Way too much time on
he was dead ass on the Jets just because him and Aaron Rodgers like to play cards together. Like that was the only reason that man had that job. Fucking crazy.
Oh man, I don't even remember what game we were on.
Commanders Vikings.
Did you get a pick, Donnie?
Yeah, he said Minnesota.
Yeah, I picked Minnesota.
Okay. All right. Shout out Tim Boyle. Bengals.
No, take it back. Clip it. Cut that out.
Moving on. Bengals. Bills. Man, I really want to go Bengals. I want to go Bengals.
Why the fuck would you go Bengals?
Then do it.
What the fuck?
Do it, Colin.
I can see the writing on the wall, and the Bengals are going to do the Bengal thing, and they're going to win a bunch of games that they shouldn't win down the stretch, and then barely miss the playoffs. That's what's going to happen.
They go 9-8 and miss the playoffs.
Exactly.
They might win the division at 9-8.
This is true. Actually, they probably win the division. Man.
We're stressing.
Do it, Colin.
Come on, Colin.
I'll go Bills. Pick the Bills.
Dallas, pick your boy.
All I'm saying is Joe Burrow comes back and the Bengals defense all of a sudden is the greatest defense of all time.
For real.
All I'm saying.
All they
were saying it was so funny. I was walking in from my kitchen and the game was on, and they were talking. They had like the stats up on the side of like how many yards per game they've allowed and how many points per game they've allowed, and how they're dead last in both of those categories. And they're like a historically bad NFL defense. But the broadcaster was coming on and he was like, "Yeah, but like they're kind of figuring it out these last couple of weeks. Like they're improving." As it says, they're dead last and like historically bad.
But with that being said, this Bengals run defense is dog shit.
They held Derrick Henry over 60 yards.
Yeah, because John Harbaugh, who's supposed to get fired,
still averaging 6 yards a carry.
Don't focus on that.
James Cook might run for 200 yards, and I'm counting on it. Let me go Bills.
Yeah, it's in Buffalo. I definitely go with the Bills.
I don't like the Bills, but I don't like the Bengals even more. Yeah, give me the Bills.
Saints at Bucks. No question. Give me the Buccaneers. Easy win for them.
Yep, let me go with the Bucks.
Yes, if it was Spencer Rattler playing be a game, but unfortunately
absolutely.
Give me the Bucks.
I agree. Alvin Kamara might come back. Hopefully not, because he does not deserve to get beat up for this Saints team. Give me the Bucks.
All right. Steelers at Ravens. Man, the Ravens got their ass kicked last week.
So did the Steelers.
I mean, the Steelers at least got their ass kicked by a better team than the Ravens did.
Yeah, but that matter that much?
Damn. I really don't know.
Come on, Kyle. Just think, they haven't played each other at all, and this one's in Baltimore. So
in Baltimore,
the tie.
Steelers did just get Adam Thielen though.
Okay,
that's a deal breaker.
If that's the deciding factor in this game.
No, I'm gonna go Ravens. I'm leaning.
It's about to be the worst game.
My
of all
gut
time.
is telling me that the Ravens are gonna win this
if
game.
If a 36-year-old cut wide receiver getting claimed off waivers is the difference maker in this matchup, it's gonna be the worst game of all time.
It was a joke, bro.
You know what? The Steelers did pick up Adam Thielen. So with that being said, let me go Ravens because they got worse.
Nah, y'all disrespecting that man, Adam Thielen. I'm going with Pittsburgh, actually, and him having a 100-yard game. No, I'm just
What,
kidding.
in the season?
I'm not. I'm just kidding. I actually had planned on going with the Steelers the whole time. I don't know. This Ravens team is just so weird this year. And I think it's time Harbaugh needs to go. He can't coach this team anymore, man. He's got too much. He's too old. I think this is a big bounce back game for Pittsburgh. I think they just get everything going. Hopefully this game and have a big bounce back win. It's a toss up game. It really is with both these teams. So I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh.
Marshall, if you're lucky, Adam Thielen might crack 100 receiving yards for the season this game. He's at 69.
I said that as a joke. I don't even think that man should play.
There's no shot he's playing. These teams are so similar this year, and not in a good way. Baltimore has scored 289 points. The Steelers have scored 281, while the Ravens have allowed 293 points to the Steelers 289. So, like, as close as fucking close can get, these teams are.
Tie watch.
Tie watch.
Dude, if they tie, Steelers fans.
That incredibly fucks up the NFC. Not the NFC.
That would be insane.
If they tie, the Bengals are winning the North.
Yes, I agree. If they tie somehow, dude, we need to just give that bitch to Cleveland just because. Like, fuck it, nobody deserves to win.
Throw Cleveland in there.
I mean, honestly, if the Bengals lose to Buffalo and Cleveland beats Tennessee,
if Cleveland wins, Cincinnati loses, and Baltimore and Pittsburgh tie, Cleveland might be the favorite on Monday afternoon to win the division. Like honestly, God, man, this is so tough. I like the Steelers more, but this being in Baltimore, I want to say that makes me want to pick Baltimore, but they just got the shit beat out of them by a worse team than Pittsburgh in Baltimore on Thanksgiving. So I'm going to pick the Ravens solely because it's at home, and I just now thought of, they played on Thanksgiving, so they got that little mini bye. They got an extra couple of days that the Steelers didn't get. When both teams are playing so bad, that might be the game, honestly. It's just that small difference right there. So I will go with the Ravens.
Could we see every AFC North coach get fired this offseason?
If I was in the NFL, they should all be fired. Absolutely.
Dude, that'd be fucking crazy. Having a full division worth of new head coaches.
Honestly, by the first 3 guys would get fired, and whoever the 4th team is would probably keep their guy just because.
They should all just swap coaches.
The odds of you swap coaches, dude, literally.
They should work out a 4-team trade for each other.
Bro, if fucking Mike Tomlin got traded for John Harbaugh, I think both fan bases would just shoot themselves. I don't think they'd be able to do it.
Yeah. Moving on, Dolphins at Jets. Give me the Dolphins.
Yeah, let me get the Dolphins.
These 1:00 games are crazy. Yeah, give me the Dolphins.
That's why they're the early slate.
Can the Jets?
Honestly, the 4:00 games aren't that much better.
At least we have Chicago and the Bears, or Chicago and the Bears, Chicago and Green Bay.
This is a horrible week for football in general. Can the Jets still make the playoffs? Is my question.
Okay, moving on. Next picks.
No. Man, the Dolphins have been kind of hot lately, but
the fact we're spending more than 10 seconds on Dolphins is actually
me.
I'm torn.
Look ahead, please.
Did everybody go with the Dolphins?
Yes.
All right, I'm riding with Aaron Glenn and the Jets. Let's go, Jets.
It worked for you last week, so I'll give you credit.
Hey, dude, if I keep picking the Jets,
Jets.
You gotta just pick the Jets every week next year.
By the way, anyone watching this video, that was a joke. It was a reference.
I didn't even hear what you did.
I said Jets, Jets. It was when they did that draft pick years ago, and one of their Hall of Famers announced it. He spelt Jets wrong.
CTE is a crazy thing.
Was it the mayor of Philly last year spelling Eagles wrong?
Yeah. She spelled Eagles wrong. That's crazy.
At least that's a longer name.
That's like 6 letters instead of 4.
That's like, dude, how do you even do that? How's that even possible? That's like showing up to the Lions draft. Let's go Lions, LOINS Lions. It's like, that's Lions. What are we doing?
Oh man.
Let's go, Jets.
Broncos at Raiders. Give me the Broncos.
What a fucking game, boys. What a game.
Yeah, let me get the Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos win, but for whatever reason, they only like to win by close games. They just went to overtime with Washington. Like, all the Broncos games are just unnecessarily close for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I have the Broncos. They won by 3 against the Texans, by 3 against the Raiders, by 1 against the Commanders, by 1 against the Giants, by 2 against the Jets. So I'm going to go with the Broncos. I'm going to go with the Broncos game-winning field goal.
They barely beat the Raiders. That was in Denver, too. This is in LA, or in Las Vegas.
I'm going with the Broncos.
Man. I kind of want to go Raiders, but I just remembered their offensive line fucking sucks ass, and the Broncos might have 20 sacks in this game. You know how we're talking about Myles Garrett setting the sack record, like, eventually? Frank Benito might set that bitch in this game, like, just in this game, because that Raiders O-line sucks so bad. I will go with the Broncos.
All right. Rams, Cardinals. Give me the Rams. Good bounce back week for them.
Yeah, let me get the Rams.
Yes, sir.
Jacoby Brissett might go crazy, though.
Say, on the road against a division rival, it might not be that easy of a game.
Oh, no, for sure not.
It's a 7.5 point spread. I just don't think the
Cardinals
Cardinals
cover.
I just don't think the Cardinals really have that much talent. I think that's kind of their problem. They're like, they just get Marvin Harrison back, and then he hurts his heel, so he can't fucking stay healthy, and he's the only person on that offense that's worth a single damn. So
not even good.
He's not. He really ain't that good, but yeah, I think this is a good spot for the Rams. A good spot for Matt Stafford to get back on the MVP train.
All right, Bears, Packers.
Would the Lions win the North if this stadium somehow got bombed? That's my question.
Whoa!
All right, someone's on a watch list.
All right, we're gonna go back to 2 seconds ago. Bears at Packers.
If a meteor somehow.
There you go.
Natural disaster, not man-made. By Donnie specifically.
Could be natural.
The stadium got bombed. Do we have any suspects? I got one individual that might be responsible. Jeez, the fact it's in Green Bay.
You cannot be saying that. You cannot be saying that, Donnie.
That's a video by
how much
itself.
I hate the Packers. I think it's fucking fair to ask.
I don't think so. I don't think the FBI would think so.
Hey, cut this out of the video, Dallas. But
no, this is the intro.
No. What I am about to say, please cut out of the video. But we were just watching Home Alone with my family, and my grandparents were there. And the movie was made in 1990, and it was when they're running through the airport, and my dad's like, yeah, you can't get through security that fast anymore. And my grandma goes, I mean, what happened from the 90s? Why did security get so tense? And my mom goes, well, 9/11 fucking happened. That maybe was a little bit of a reason, bro. And I was like, yeah, that had something to do with
it. What happened to never forget?
She fucking forgot. I'll tell you that. She's like, shit, that did happen.
Oh, my God. Okay. Anyway, for like the 8th time, Bears at Packers. My gut is telling me that the Bears are going to fuck around and keep winning games, but my heart unfortunately needs the Packers to win this game and humble the Bears a little bit. So I'm going to go Packers, but I will not be shocked if the Bears continue to win games and win this game in particular.
I think the best case scenario for the Lions, though, is the Bears winning.
Imagine another tie for the Packers.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
That would be tough.
But I think for Lions fans, we should all be rooting for the Bears to beat the Packers both times this season. With that being said, bear down. Give me the Bears.
Yeah, I think all Lions fans are rooting for the Bears. It would help us out a little bit. Ben Johnson ripping his shirt off in the locker room definitely gives them some points. Like that was pretty awesome. In Green Bay, the line's at 6.5, favoring the Packers. I'm gonna go with how the books see it. I'm going with the Packers.
I mean, I don't even know if the best case scenario for the Lions is the Packers losing. Like the Packers, it would be like an all-time collapse by them for us to jump them. With the tie, they have like a 2.5 game lead on us, which is fucking crazy. But like if the Bears keep losing, like if they lose this game and they somehow get on losing.
Their schedule is
I don't think
these last couple of weeks.
I don't think the Bears will collapse, but like if they get on this losing streak, the Lions do play them week 18. Say the Bears mathematically at that point can't make the playoffs and the Lions can. Like that might be more of a benefit than hoping the Packers just absolutely fall to shit. I don't know. Either way, it's not like a good scenario. Yeah, the Bears always get beat in Lambeau, but I think that was the old Bears team. I believe in Ben Johnson before the season, I had them winning the division. I thought they were going to win the division at 10 games. I didn't know they were being 9-3 and being played for the 1 seed like this. But I don't know. I just think the vibes in Chicago are high. They're at the opposite of how it's going for us is how it's going for them. Everything's going right. I mean, Caleb isn't playing crazy, but like the run game's awesome. So I'm going to go with the Bears to turn over a new leaf and beat the Packers.
You think that since he didn't get to play his game against the Bears, that man Aaron Rodgers runs out of the tunnel and it's like, yep, I'm coming back. I still own y'all.
Runs out of the tunnel, American flag. There goes his Achilles.
I'm going to be honest. What dead ass worries me for this season is because Aaron didn't get to play in that Bears game and give them one last fuck you. I'm worried that he's mentally saving that one last fuck you for the Lions game.
Well, especially how he's
going to go the
Green
fuck
Bay career.
off.
Yeah, and
he owned us in Detroit. That's my worry. Is he saves his one last hurrah to hang 450 on the Lions.
Especially to ice another winning season for Mike
He played the Packers. He should have beat them, but he lost to them too.
Yeah, but the Packers are apparently better than us, as much as I don't believe that.
I did see if the Bears lose, they go from the 1 seed to the 7 seed if they lose.
Absurd.
That's crazy.
The NFL this season is fucking.
Well, it's like how last year the fucking loser of the fucking Vikings game that last week of the season went from the 1 seed to the fucking, what was it, 4 or 5?
I think it was 5.
Yeah, but at least that makes sense in terms of the division. This is like, there's a fucking the Lions are, I believe, are the 8 or the 9 seed right now. They're 2.5 games out of being the 1 seed.
Just so you know, Bryce Young and the Panthers are above us.
Fucking crazy the way the NFL it's absurd. The Lions could win 10 games. And ever since they moved to the new playoff format, 13 of 14 teams to win 10 games have made the playoffs. And like the Lions could win 10 games and easily get left out. Just the season's so crazy.
Texans at Chiefs Sunday Night Football. I'm gonna go Texans here. Texans they've been balling, and the Chiefs are kind of struggling, and I don't think they're gonna figure it out.
This is do or die for the Chiefs at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Texans defense is looking cracked right now. My biggest thing is, will that Texans defense help out their offense enough? Because CJ Stroud hasn't been playing bad, but he hasn't been playing good, and the Texans offense hasn't been playing good. I just can't count out Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid not getting at least one win towards getting to where they want to be, which is the playoffs. I just can't see it. Andy Reid had the dumbest quote I've ever seen, and because of that, I want to go. Donnie, do you know it? Donnie, did you know it?
I don't want to say it. You say it.
I don't. I think it was like, we're gonna tickle your tonsils or some shit like that.
Yeah, he said every opponent, we're gonna tickle their tonsils from now to like the end of the year. Verbatim. I know the tickle your tonsils was a direct quote.
Yeah,
but he said it basically about every game. We're gonna be tickling the other team's tonsils.
So for that quote alone, that means he's shoving dicks down people's throats. Give me the Chiefs.
Oh my god.
What are they doing to their tonsils, bro? What?
It's like Dan Cable biting knees, except a lot more.
I was already ready
to tickle tonsils.
I was already to pick the Chiefs, and now we're tickling tonsils out here, bro.
This might mean you have to hammer the Chiefs.
Yeah, go with Chiefs.
Yeah,
Chief down or whatever they say. Chiefs Kingdom.
Red Kingdom. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been like, since before the Lions played them, I've been ready to write off the Chiefs. I just don't think they have the. I don't think they have the horses this year compared to years past. But the good thing for them, especially going down the stretch, is they have two hard games left. This will pull up through the end of the year, which is this game, and then they have 3 hard games. They have the Texans this week, they have the Chargers next week, and they have the Broncos in Week 17. All 3 of those games are at home, and the Chiefs currently have a record 5-1 at home. And then the 2 away games they play are against the Titans and against the Raiders, teams that are already fucking dead. So, like, in theory, they can easily make a run if they can channel, like, that old Chiefs team magic. I don't think they're going to do it, but I don't think it's going to end this week. I think this is going to be them at their peak motivated, which they should have been in the Broncos game, and they should have been in the Cowboys game. But I think if Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes are able to right this ship, they'll do it for this week. I think they lose next week against the Chargers because I just think Chargers are better than them this year. But I think the Chiefs can get it done this week at home.
All right. Monday Night Football, Eagles at Chargers. Eagles have lost 2 straight. Chargers, I know Justin Herbert hurt his hand. Saw he had surgery today, but he's not expected to miss any time. May affect him a little bit. Eagles have that, solid defense. Eagles need this win bad, but just going on the road to LA, I don't think that's going to be easy for them. Not that the environment's going to be too crazy since the Chargers don't really have any fans, but I just think that's just going to be a tough game for them to win. And I think they're in a little bit of a rut, late season rut, like they like to do. So give me the Chargers.
Why'd you get to... Yeah, they're a little bit of an in-season rut, so yeah, I'm going to go with the Chargers.
I was trying to sit up in my chair, and I just took too long to do it.
I'm also going to go with the Chargers. This Eagles offense is just no identity right now. They have no run game. The pass game is good, but only when they lose. I'm going to go with the Chargers. They're a little bit more well-rounded.
I'm actually kind of set on the Eagles. I think they have a pretty good game here. And bounce back against this Chargers team. Yeah, I don't really have a nice explanation for it. There's not really any home field advantage. I think the only problem is the far journey across the country. So that's pretty much the only thing, but I don't think it's going to affect it too bad. So I'll still go with the Eagles.
I mean, according to the ESPN playoff matchup thing, there is a 0.4% chance at a tie. So we got to keep that in mind. Yeah, I think the Chargers, like Marshall said, they have no home field advantage. Eagles seem to have a pretty good fan base across the country. Neither team's in like a great spot. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. At some point, they have to right the ship. One would think they have too much talent to not turn it around. One would think, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Eagles. Yeah, knockout.
All right, that's picks.
All right, we got short little trivia. Shouldn't take too long. So as of right now, Matthew Stafford is not the odds-on favorite to win MVP. Drake May is the odds-on favorite. However, of course, Stafford is right there, right behind him. If Stafford were to win this MVP, he would be the oldest player in NFL history to win their first MVP. Who are the 2 other oldest MVPs in NFL history?
Oh. I feel like with only 2, we should probably just shout this out since we're not.
I said Kurt Warner.
Not Kurt Warner.
God, I can always forget the name of this Raiders quarterback.
Donnie, did you go with the Eagles in your last pick?
Yeah,
He did.
Yeah, I was just making sure.
This is such an oddly specific thing because like I'm trying to go through like all of the people that have won MVP in general, but then I'm like, how many of them were first-time MVP winners?
At a super old age.
At a super old age, like that's such a very specific.
Yep. So as you guys are thinking, I'll just spit out some facts. So Matthew Stafford at the end of the season will be 37 years old and 331 days old. That's the final.
I feel like it's
going
to come down to days then, isn't it?
So
these other 2 were both 37, weren't they?
These 2 other quarterbacks were both 37 and some days. So 37 years and 10 days old. The other one is 37 years and 59 days old.
Is one of them Rich Gannon?
Yes, 2002 Rich Gannon won his first MVP, 37 years old and 10 days.
Bang.
We're looking for one more.
This is just their first MVP, or is it the oldest?
First MVP.
I'm gonna just start shouting out, like, is it a guy from like the 60s or 70s?
It is an older quarterback, Hall of Famer.
Is it Johnny Unitas?
It is not Johnny Unitas.
Is it Y.A. Tittle?
It is Y.A. Tittle.
Yeah,
He's
37 for a quarterback that old.
1963, he won his first MVP at 37 years and 59 years or days old. He is the oldest player in NFL history to win their first MVP at that age.
Man, this is just listen to the name Matthew Stafford, the company he could keep. The great
Y.A. Tittle and Rich Gannon.
That doesn't scream first ballot Hall of Famer. Nothing will, guys.
Shout out.
The contrast to this has got to be, if Stafford wins it, he's got to be. You said the oldest guy to ever win MVP, right?
The oldest to win their first MVP.
Okay. Well, the flip side to that is if Drake May wins, he's got to be like the youngest guy to ever win because only his second year. I mean, he's got to be what 22, 23.
I was gonna say I also think he declared for the draft early, so I think he's
like 21 or 22.
So fun facts for trivia: the oldest player to win MVP was Tom Brady at 40. The youngest player, fourth and wrong Hall of Famer and NFL Hall of Famer, Jim Brown at 21 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking quarterback.
Drake May is 23. He just turned 23 back in August.
Jim Brown, the GOAT, guys. Come on. At the end of the day, trivia ends with either Billy Cannon or Jim Brown.
And on that note, alrighty. Well,
do you have any trivia based on short white wide receivers doing stuff Thanksgiving Day games and in Detroit?
Used to be professional lacrosse players.
Yeah, drafted pro lacrosse player.
No, because why the fuck would I?
Well, thank you guys for watching this episode of the Fourth and Wrong Podcast. Thank you for watching this episode of the Fourth and Wrong Podcast.
All this is getting bleeped out like he's saying the N-word, by the way. I'm just letting you know.
That's crazy.
Thank you guys for watching the Fourth and Wrong Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving and holidays around the family. And we will see you guys next week. Peace.